So you want to study in Thailand? In this video, I will share 7 tips that you should know about studying in Thailand. So if it makes you interested, please keep watching. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tang and I'm currently studying at Jurgance University in Bangkok, Thailand. If you are new to this channel, welcome again. First of all, I would like to say that all the facts that I'm going to tell are from my experiences and my research online. So if you think it's correct or if you think it's misinformation, feel free to correct me, okay? Let's talk about the first tip. The first tip is about nobody answers your email. If you send an email or call the department but nobody answers your email or call. So this is the thing I also face when I try to apply scholarship or admission. So and also I heard that some people face this problem too. So if you face that kind of problem, there's one thing that you can do. It's finding the faculty members of the department that you are interested in. You can search the professors of the department that you're interested. For example, if you're interested in civil engineering, you can search the faculty members on a website like this. You can send the email to the professor. You can find the email here, and you can send the email to the professor to accept as their advisee, and then they can guide you through the process. Most of the professors check their email and reply, so you can also get a lot of help from them. As this video is not about scholarship, I will not talk about scholarship in this video, but I have the video in my channel. So if you want to know about scholarship, feel free to check it out. I will give the link in the description below. Another reason that the department or the staff are not replying to your email can be that they don't accept international students. So it would be best if you consider changing to another university that accepts international students. So alright, the second tip is about the visa. After you got the scholarship or admission, you will get a visa letter to apply to your hometown Thailand embassy. That visa is only for 3 months. When you arrive in Thailand, 3 months from the day that you came, you have to extend your visa to 1 year. To do visa extension, you will need visa extension form, TM7, and your GPA. If you already attend 1 year, if you just come, you don't need. So, and a visa letter and the letter from the university and the fee of 1,900 baht. For me to get the letter from the university, I have to submit with my visa and my passport number and the application and study hour to my office, to the office of the university, and then they issue the letter. You can do the visa extension at the immigration. I will give the location of the immigration in the description. So I suggest you to go early as possible because they have a lot of work and you have to wait a lot of time if you're late. So for me, I go around 5 or 6 in the morning and I get the queue and I do the visa extension. Okay, before moving on to next tip, let me show you something. Look at this. And a little bit surprise, there's another one. Let me show you. Can you see here? On to the third tip. The third tip is about finding an apartment. I usually rent an apartment to the website called RentHub. I rent many times from that website, so it's really good. But it's not sponsored. You can search the apartment with the range of price and the location. When you rent an apartment, you should contact and you should look by yourself before you make a contract. So before, also you should talk to them in English, or whether they can accept foreigner in the apartment or not. In Thailand, there's a law like that. The landlord has to report to the immigration that which foreigners stay in their apartment. It's the responsibility of the landlord to report to the immigration. But I also see in some Facebook group like some people has to pay fine, not the landlord, the foreigner has to pay fine because the landlord doesn't report to the immigration. So you have to ask whether they can report to the immigration or not. But sometimes the landlord doesn't know how to do the report, or they don't even know to report to the immigration. So you better ask whether they can report to the immigration or not. If you have trouble reporting to the immigration with the owner, so I will give you the link in the description. You can talk with your owner and you can fill in that form and you can report to the immigration. Okay, before we move on to the next tip, let me find the toilet. I really need to go to the toilet. The next tip is about 90-day report. When you stay in Thailand, you have to report every 90 days you stay in Thailand. It's not only for education visa but also other types of visa. For 90-day report, you can do it offline and online. For offline report or report at the immigration, you can report before and after 7 days the day you have to report. For 90-day report, you have to go to the new immigration office at Montong Thani. But if you leave the Thailand before 90 days, you have to count again from the day you enter Thailand. One thing you have to notice is that you have to count with day by day. You cannot count with the month. What I mean is that you cannot count 3 months as 90 days. Sometimes it can be like 88 or 89. So you have to be careful. You have to count day by day. I paid a fine of 2,000 baht because I was late by 1 day. If you don't want to pay the fine, you have to be careful about counting the day. I heard that some university offer to do 90-day report for the students. Students just give to the office, and then the office will do 90-day report for the students. So, but for my university, we have to do by ourselves. They don't do 90 days for us. If you want to do online, you can do online, but you have to do 15 days before the day you have to report. So I will give you the link in the description that you can do. So after you do report online, they will confirm you with the email that you already successfully reported about it. So I will give you the link in the description about the location of the new immigration office at Montong Thani and the online 90-day report website. Okay, let's move on to the next tip, and the next tip is about transportation. In Bangkok, Thailand, there are 3 main public transportation. You can select bus, MRT or BTS. So for the BTS and MRT, you can just use Google Map to determine which station you have to go and which station you have to get off. It's pretty easy. When I first came here, it's a little bit confusing to change the intersection at the Siam, but just follow the Google Map. Like they will say which station, which side, or you just follow along. It's okay. So it's pretty easy to take the BTS or MRT. For the ticket, you can buy at the ticket counter or vending machine. If you have time bank, you can also buy the ticket from the mobile banking. The next option is the bus. When you want to save some money, you can take the bus. When I first came here, I don't know how to take the bus. I take a lot of BTS. It cost me a lot. If you know how to take the bus, and it can save some money for you. So it's also okay to take the bus. If you want to take the bus, there's an application called Via Bus. In this app, there's a bus's live location and the bus stop and the bus number. So you can follow with that app. And also at each bus station, there's live bus location and there's bus number and the direction of the bus. So let's move on to the next tip. It's about the language. For language, I would like to start from inside the university. Nowadays, from inside the university, most of the students can speak English, so you can communicate in English with them. But some of the office staff cannot speak English very well. So when you have to do some documentation or when you have to ask about some information, it's a little bit difficult to communicate with them. At that time, you have to ask for help for Thai friend to help you. What I found difficulty is like some of the announcement only in Thai, so we have to ask for someone to translate for us. This is just from my experience. It can different on each situation, so it's just from my personal point of view. For daily usage outside of the campus, it's good that you understand Thai language and you can speak Thai language. But if you cannot, at least you should understand like basic words. It will make you easier to survive in Thailand. For some basic words, if you're a foreigner, you should learn how to say spicy, not spicy, or less spicy, and like numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and then where to go, like 10 left or 10 right. Like some basic words, you should understand that, and it will make you easier to survive in Thailand. Let's move on to the last tip. Is about the job. Most of the people ask me about whether they can work part-time or outside of the campus in Thailand. So according to their law and according to their education visa, you cannot work outside of the campus even part-time. But you can do inside the campus, such as teaching assistant, or you work in some project. And also teaching assistant, they pay very well, so you can earn some extra money from that. And you can also ask for the professor if they have some project. You can earn money in that way, only inside the campus. You cannot work outside of the campus. So if you have a chance, you should do TA or some project. So alright, that's all for today's video. The first that I told based on my experience and my search internet. So if you feel something wrong or something is incorrect, feel free to correct me. I hope it's informative for you. If you have any questions, please comment in the comment section below. If you like this video, please support me by clicking the like button. And I post new videos every week. Videos will be about university, about student life, and about food, about Bangkok, and about Thailand. So if you want to see more videos like this, please make sure you subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.